Hello, here we are again. Rosie's with us for our 6th session now, so we've done, this is number 6, isn't it? 6 sessions ago. There's been quite a bit of a break, hasn't there, with this one, just with, I don't know, Christmas sort of went on and then we just couldn't quite get together, but I would have thought if you were desperate you would have, made it here to the clinic, but it's almost been about 2 months, hasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
When whereas we've tended to have gaps of 1 week, 2 weeks, and I think we did 3 weeks, or and then 2 months. So really, you've had sort of 5 sessions, haven't you? And then this one is just to see how you're doing. We have got we may do the other session, but I just thought I'd ask how things have been.
Okay, so previously throughout all of our other sessions, from the point of getting the injury back in November, I just held back completely from doing any exercise at all, and would just go for the odd walk, and it was just progressively getting better and better week after week. But what I was noticing when I went for a walk, that the inflammation would come back and there would be quite a soreness there. But that would pass quite quickly, it wouldn't kind of hang around. So post-Christmas, I started using the gym again. So from early January. But I haven't gone back into CrossFit sessions. I've just sort of been quite tentatively going back 2 to 3 times a week. And focusing more on kind of upper body stuff and less on, I've not done any sort of HIIT training or running.
Quite a lot of squats and jumping
lots of squats, lots of squats, lots of things like burpees, and I haven't had any aggravation with any of that.
So you have been doing some things like that?
I have been doing some things like that, but I've not done any running yet. I'm kind of, I think it's what I've realised recently, especially because I've just started a block of personal training sessions again with the woman at the gym who I've seen previously, and really the purpose for me doing that was just to get my confidence back up, because I think there was just probably more of a psychological impact from being knocked down with the injury, where I just felt like, oh, I can't do these things easily now. And I have sort of held off for so long before I tentatively started training again. So it's been positive in that I haven't had any increasing soreness or inflammation through the training that I have been doing.
Okay, great. Well, so you are training, you went back.
So I am training, but not doing high impact stuff, and I haven't been running yet. And I haven't gone for any long hikes yet, so I haven't sort of tested it with that kind of thing. But the fact is I am back training and active again, which is great.
Great.
Yeah.
And so what's the pain level when you're doing that?
There isn't any.
There isn't any pain?
No.
Great.
No.
That's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could have another little scan of that, couldn't we? Just to check. Because we had some sort of micro tears before, and there was also a little enthopathy, there was a little bony spur on the tendon, which one would think that because it's structural and it's there, maybe it's always going to irritate. But if you're saying that there isn't the pain there, it's fine, then that's also good and reassures people that if they do have a problem like that, it's quite possible to become pain-free again.
Quite possibly, although I will have to test it with going for a run, which is the thing I've been holding off doing, I suppose, because I haven't wanted to do something like that quickly and then not be able to train at all for a couple of weeks. Yeah,
but I think you're right in easing yourself in. You're just sort of becoming fitter again and getting your confidence back. But what we've got the insoles here. Now these are amazing insoles. These are the best kind that I've researched, as I did a lot of research as to what kind of insoles to use to help people.
Yeah.
So these are yours. They've got your name here. On the back.
Look at that.
And so they're a wonderful, good bit of structure.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Supporting that high arch, because we've got the high arch but the ligament instability.
Yeah.
So that's just bespoke for you. So each of these type of weaves it's not just a solid one. It can move in a way, so they'll be very different, or they may be very different. But that's what's possible with this type of technology, is to be able to guide you in a certain way, so your centre of balance will walk in the right way and then give you that lift off. So optimise your...
So I can use these in my trainers.
In your trainers, yeah.
For workouts, for running,
yeah.
And in other shoes as well.
Yeah.
If they fit in other shoes.
They should be. They should fit in most shoes.
Yeah.
You know, there's always going to be one or two that is probably a bit tighter on the top, but
yeah.
Most shoes, they should go in and they'll fit into... I mean, when you do some training shoes, they can be a bit tighter, but I think they should be in for you.
Incredible.
Fine. Great. And there's this little bit here to help this sort of roll off, because there was quite a bit of pressure going through the big toe. So this will also just help that smooth roll off, so that pressure doesn't build up there. So you can now put those in your shoes, get into the second stage of training, and then if you feel like reporting back, you know, that would be great to know. So we still have a bit of thickening to the tendon, and there's still a very small level of increased blood vessel activity. So you can see from the flashing lights through here. This can still carry on repairing, and it's not that the sign of this is, you know, causing you pain. It's the feeling of pain that's the painful bit. This body is able to cope and adapt and do its healing work without irritating you and causing more discomfort.
Here we go.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, ready?
How is that?
That's okay.
That's okay?
That's okay. It's such a particular sensation.
Is it?
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
I don't find it painful. It's uncomfortable at times and sharp at times, but I actually find it quite relaxing. The constant sort of vibration that it puts out. Yeah, I guess it's only painful, those sharp bits, when it hits on a ridge or maybe a particularly sore area.
Bone, yeah. But I mean, we've decided to do this, haven't we? Even though you haven't got any pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're going to go back into training a bit more.
Yeah.
And just to create a better circulation, a better environment for that tendon, not only to sort of push it more towards healing, because we've seen from the ultrasound, it is still repairing, it is still inflamed, because we've got that increased vascularity, it's still a thickening. So again, even though it's below your pain radar, I think would be beneficial, just like you said, sometimes people come and they, you know, prophylactically, it's just something just to help them perform better.
Yeah.
So that's really the rationale why we did it today. It's not really because you're still in pain. But I think we'd be very interested to hear how you get on doing your training. I
think the thing is now I'm going away with Insoles, and having had another treatment, the next thing is going running. Seeing how that is.
Seeing how that goes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing your journey with us. We really appreciate it, and I'm sure everyone else who's watched would be, you know, appreciated it and hopefully learn something.
Thank you, Matt.
We look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, everyone.